Hello, fellow otaku. This is the American Anime Otaku checking in. I am sorry I wasn't able to finish my review that I had set up for October due to a few legal duties. However, I am back with November's review. As such, my review this month is of the Hong Kong live-action film Riki-Oh, The Story of Riki, and it is finally out. However, due to YouTube's draconian and overprotective copyright policies, you will never find it on YouTube. However, you can find it at the address below and in the description box. Check it out, and I will see you very soon. For those of you who have been following the show for a while now, a few years back I did a review of the Taiwanese live-action Dragon Ball movie named Dragon Ball The Magic Begins as a movie tie-in to celebrate the release of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. Long story short, I gave Dragon Ball The Magic Begins a 1 out of 10 over Dragon Ball Evolution's adjusted 3 out of 10 score. The reason I did this was that despite the many problems the film had and having no connection to the source material at all, Dragon Ball Evolution was at least laughably bad. Make no mistake, it is a terrible movie, but at least it was unintentionally hilarious, if anything. However, I strangely found Dragon Ball The Magic Begins to be not just bad, but flat out boring. This was all despite The Magic Begins being somewhat more faithful to its source material than Dragon Ball Evolution ever was. It is even more perplexing that a lot of people prefer the unlicensed Taiwanese knockoff over Dragon Ball Evolution, whose producers received explicit permission from Shonen Jump and Akira Toriyama to adapt a live-action movie from. Saying yes to that was probably the biggest mistake of his life. But I guess we can look on the bright side. If it wasn't for Akira Toriyama being so appalled by how Dragon Ball Evolution turned out, he would not have decided to pull the series out of retirement with Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, and by extension with Dragon Ball Super. Where am I going with this, you ask? Well, after watching Dragon Ball The Magic Begins, I began wondering if there were any other live-action anime film adaptations from outside of Japan other than the US. So after years of searching, I finally found one in the form of Riki-Oh, The Story of Riki. And as always, here's a little backstory. Like what you see? Then please help support the show by contributing to my Patreon page for special perks, exclusive content, and more.